Welcome to episode 19 of the Predator Chronicles.
When the pedals come.
I just wanna, I don't know if you guys can read that. It does say, subscribe to Mista-GG. I know it doesn't look like it, but after so many years of just, telling people to have a seat, your hands take a beating, and they start getting all back to the future and shout out to Mackenzie for sending me this, by the way. Also, before you go nuts in the comments, I just really wanted to hold this whole censoring thing up to the light with that intro. A lot of YouTubers are starting to censor their curse words to avoid demonetization, yet a lot of them are still saying f***ed up things that, to me, at least, are worse than a curse word that only a 9-year-old fears. I made a joke about a horrible disease, but I censored my curse words while I did it, so it's okay. I don't want this video demonetized. I work hard on it. I want you to be entertained, and I also want to be paid accordingly. But look at what the video's about. To catch a predator. It's already a big maybe if I'll get monetized to begin with. If you look at my extensive research here, 11 of my Predator Chronicles are monetized, and 7 of them are demonetized, which luck is on my side, if I'm being honest. I thought they were all done for, but thankfully they're not. But I think that right there just goes to show that you just got guys reviewing the videos flipping a coin. It doesn't matter. So why censor what I say, making my video shittier, if that doesn't guarantee monetization? We're gonna keep rolling on this channel until I have no other option. Fuck you. I just had to get that out there. I'm sorry. Please enjoy episode 19. Why don't you have a seat?
When the pedals come a-knocking, there's only 2 men who can stop them. Starring pedal slayer Chris Hansen and your host, Mista-GG. These are the Predator Chronicles.
Our first predator in line is Raymundo, screen name True Sweet Guy 69. Raymundo's a big man-child after a child that's not actually a child but instead a man. Life's funny like that sometimes.
Yeah, I made some sweet tea for you if you want a glass. It's super good. It's what we do down south.
It's what we do down south. Spoken like a true non-southerner. Why stop there, guys? Just go balls out. Fuck it. Next guy, open the door and just have her say, "Oh, howdy, partner. Momo's yelling over to the laundry room to get gussied up for you. There should be some sweet tea over yonder, so why don't you help yourself?" Yeah, I'm not actually from around here. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
He asks a decoy if she's good at giving oral sex. The decoy says, "Nobody ever complained. Didn't do it lots, but I know how to do it."
Ladies, I want to address this. Men as well, actually. Saying nobody's ever complained is not a one-up on your end. That doesn't mean shit. People just don't like being mean. That's not a selling point. That's all I'm trying to get out there.
True Sweet Guy 69 asks if he shows the girl a picture of his penis, would she give him oral sex? The decoy, who he thinks is 14, says, "Oh yeah."
I have another predator theory. Do you think these guys invest so heavily into the dick pic because their face sucks? Hear me out. I think subconsciously, these guys think this girl has little to no experience. She doesn't know what a penis is supposed to look like. So even though mine is hideous and flaky, she doesn't know any better. So in this situation, the dick pic works because it doesn't even need to be a good dick. But I can't invest in my face because my face is asymmetrical as fuck. And that doesn't take experience to realize. That's just innate. Think about it.
How old is that young lady?
She said she was 14, sir.
14. And how old are you?
24, sir.
24?
Yes.
And you thought that was appropriate. Why?
Well, I don't know, sir. I mean, I just thought it was all right. I mean.
Raymundo's wearing a Family Guy themed shirt with Stewie on it that says, "You are under my control," which is just, terribly ironic.
Gosh, gosh, bagosh, it's a brand new paperboy. That's a mighty full sack you're carrying.
Piss off, you perverted old freak.
Ooh, we got a fighter.
So if she was willing to have sex with you, you would have had sex with her?
I would still have second thoughts.
Second thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, my client did indeed indulge in coitus with said victim, but if I may, I would like to approach the stand with a piece of evidence that my client had when he entered the Sting House. Can you please show the jury? I honestly don't know what went wrong. I thought you had that. No, it wasn't the piece of paper. Are you kidding me? I was looking like Cochran with the glove out there. Speaking of court, this guy kind of screwed himself because he didn't take a plea deal for like 4 years in prison. Instead, he and his lawyer thought that they could beat perverted justice and they took it to trial. And after a whopping 22-minute deliberation by the jury, Raymundo was found guilty and sentenced to 20 years in prison. They determined you were guilty in a shorter time than the show you were on.
You just get into these chat rooms and stuff, and you...
Hey, look at the time. Time to pull out my cock.
Did you think at all that maybe you were walking into To Catch a Predator?
It was, and you know, that kind of crossed my mind for a minute. You
Yeah.
know? And then I just wiped it away, you know.
The next day, he goes before a judge, and his bail is set.
The criminal attempt child molestation is $15,000.
Hey, guard! Does this TV got Netflix or no? I started watching Vampire Diaries. Shit is wild. Our next predator in line is Todd. And with Todd, Chris delivers the classic,
Using a screen name we can't show on TV.
and as always, I come through for the fans. X comes in the night, X. Oh no, we can't show people that. Thanks, FCC.
Did you bring the Jack Daniels? Did you pick up the condoms? What are some of your ideas?
What's the last four of your social? Have you ever had sex with a girl under the age of 16 in the state of Georgia? Chris doesn't get to talk to Todd, so I just went to go look at Todd's chat. It's a boring read. He says a couple times, but that's about it. He also alludes to masturbating multiple times during the conversation. I mean, not even alludes, he just kind of subtitles it, actually. Strokes. And I think this is really all the evidence we need. Because on a much lower level, what do you do after you nut watching porn? You close that browser in record time. It's like your alternate ego just snaps back into your body. Who the fuck was watching this shit? So when I look at this guy jack off mid-combo, relieve those urges, and still keep talking to the girl, I think we know where your morals lie. Prison.
Get on the ground! Get down now! Hands behind your back!
Our next predator in line is William, screen name Bear in Wolf's Fur.
Come on in. I'm just finishing getting ready.
You didn't have to take a shower.
Okay, fatter Louis C.K. That joke was written before all the Louis C.K. controversy. Just throwing it out there. William is in and out of the house like that. And during his interrogation, he does a great job of not being innocent.
Was my intentions to have sex with her? No. I had the condoms just in case, but my intentions were not to have sex. My intentions were not to have sex, but if the opportunity was there, then yeah. But my intentions were not to go that route.
Do these guys hear themselves? No. Am I missing something? William's chat is so weird. Not even so much predator weird. Here's an excerpt. I have a small wolf on my left arm. I'm gonna get that one redone, but getting enlarged. Do they really hurt that much? Plus, I'm getting a tribal wolf band around my arm. They feel like bee stings. After a little while, it goes numb. Oh, don't like getting sick. I am allergic to bee stings. Yikes. When was the last time you defragged the hard drive? I don't know. I should probably run it tonight later. Oh, okay. I wish I had some ice cream. I know I don't need it, but it still tastes good. I have popsicles. That don't help me, LOL. I'm a diabetic. Guy's talking about defragging a hard drive. He's clearly not in a hurry to get laid. Our next predator in line is Gerald. Screen name, his actual fucking name.
Good. I just gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle.
Fun fact, that wasn't edited. That was his actual response to her saying that.
Gotta get these clothes out so they don't wrinkle.
Strokes. Yikes. Strokes. Yikes. Strokes. Strokes.
You didn't have to take a shower. You didn't have to take a shower.
Did you bring the riding boots?
Yes.
All right.
In the car.
Gerald has a serious fetish for boots. He wanted to go boot shopping with the girl. He even brought her boots. I mean, you could even ask her for her booties. I think she just outgrew them last week. Like I've said in the past, whatever you're into, as long as it's legal. Because there's differences between, you know, kinks and just, criminal shit. You can lick boots, fuck boots, lick poop off boots, jerk off the boots, live your life. But Gerald, you're a very unintentionally terrifying person to look at.
So you have a little shopping day planned this afternoon? How old do you think Natasha?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No, we never discussed.
You never discussed it.
I like how he put on a polo to look nice and then thought, this is enough. Now let's go knock some boots. Our next predator in line is Bryan. Screen name, his last fucking name, _01.
Have some tea if you want some. It's sweet tea. Is that okay? Yeah, I already drank some on the way.
I don't get it. You're about to get laid. Hypothetically. Why do you look like someone just shot your dog? Is this the face of instant regret? Do you know it's a sting? I'm worried about you, Bryan. Damn.
What are you up to tonight?
Just driving around.
I read to him from his chat log. I take it you're a virgin.
No, sir.
Not you. I'm reading from the conversation between you and Natasha.
Why would you even answer that ever? Our next predator in line is Marshall. Screen name oh fuck, they already got him. Our next predator in line is Rolando. Screen name married and looking for fun 31313. Let me guess. I hate my wife and kids was taken?
What are you doing here today?
Sir, I wasn't going to do anything, I swear.
You weren't going to do anything?
No.
It pains me to say this, but watching this episode, I couldn't help but think of Parker every time Chris did some exaggerated mannerism, and now I officially hate myself.
Let's go. 2 o'clock cops.
Turns out, Rolando's not actually married. Clickbaiting bastard. He's actually referring to his ex-wife. That may or may not be his ex-wife because of that screen name. He also has kids of his own, and a stepdaughter, who's 17, by the way. After reading his chat, I discovered the reason why they divorced. She cheated on me. Aw, you got kids? Yep, 2 boys, twins. Aw, they're cute. You like kids? Do you like kids? You gotta love the picture that Perverted Justice posted of this guy.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Want a handsome mommy? I wanna go into big wide. So scary. Here's some little gems that I found in his chat. What you doing now? Just finished downloading the trailer for Ghost Rider. Really shows the time period when this all took place. Just waiting for LimeWire to finish downloading this Ghost Rider trailer. The homies are coming over later tonight. We're gonna watch that shit, and it's gonna be tight. He ends up sending her a link to a website which discusses consent and explains, it just means that the age in Georgia for consent is 16. I just think that is stupid for people to put an age for love, you don't think? Ah yes, the classic, love has no age. Yeah, it's a load of shit. You really start to see how terrible this guy actually is. The chat gets progressively more explicit as it goes on. He mentions escaping with a girl within a year's time and marrying her when she's 18. Talks about having to introduce her as her stepdaughter to other people, but still smashing her on the side when he has an actual stepdaughter.
So you ever been with an old guy before?
I don't know. I mean, oh my God. Sir, please. Sir, can I go?
Yes, absolutely.
Our next predator in line is Joseph. Screen name, Dick Hungwell 64. I got nothing. Sounds like a great game.
Probably guess what this next suspected sex predator does for a living.
Really? Really? Does no predator care about being discreet? You're doing something illegal. You probably don't want to raise too many eyebrows in the neighborhood, but fuck it.
Autobots, roll out!
More like Optimus Prime. Joseph talks so fast that all his words just crash into each other.
They were looking on it as in a bad note.
He sounds like a cokehead reciting tongue twisters.
After Myrick's arrest, his truck is searched.
Cocaine.
Where detectives find cocaine.
I regret nothing. And our final predator in line is Abalash. Screen name Raj21 US21.
And who is the friend you were here to see?
Amy.
Amy.
Right.
And how old is Amy?
She said she was 13.
13?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
34.
34.
I don't think he got the memo that he's supposed to lie about those things.
What happens next, sir?
Now you go to jail.
And that's actually going to be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed this series, please leave it a like. It genuinely helps me out. It's not just some bullshit like, it actually helps my video. Subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Shout out to the new people supporting me on Patreon. I appreciate you guys. The These Are Home Baked t-shirt is still in full effect, and I would like to credit the artist who actually made this design, Scrobles Art. So please hit him up if you need some work done. At the very least, throw the guy a follow on Instagram. You never know when you're gonna need some quality work done.
Wait, there's more.
You can always find that home baked t-shirt at teespring.com/homebaked, or if you want a Why Don't You Have a Seat shirt, you can go to teespring.com/Mista-GG.
Wait, there's more.
Real quick, I think I'm gonna be actually retiring the pedal mix, guys, so sorry to the 3% of you that give a fuck. As always, I am Mista-GG, the pedal slayer Chris Hansen. We will see you in the next investigation. I don't usually do that.
Wait, there's more.
Johnny Blaze, no one has ever attempted such a distance before. 300 feet from field goal to field goal. What's going through your mind right now?
You look really good. I'm the only one who can walk in both worlds. I'm Ghost Rider.
Shit, dude. Oh, man. Oh, I got goosebumps right now. I can't wait to watch that when I'm out of prison.